Good morning. We're at the solid waste board meeting, and today is June 9th, and we are here with Mike Myers, our solid waste supervisor. And let's see, first thing we've got is approval of minutes. May 3rd, May 12th, is it May 12th or 13th? 13th? We're gonna have to change that right out there. What's that? 12?
Yeah, you had the 13th on the
Oh,
agenda, but
I guess it was the 12th. I'm like 12. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember that.
All right, so we have those. I'd entertain a motion to approve.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, all right, unanimous, no one? All right, Mike, we'll start into the manager's report.
Well, I don't have I'm kind of light this month. We had no injuries in the month of May again, which is good. Everybody's been really safe about doing things and picking up heavy things. We recycled 740 gallons of oil, cost us $370. Recycling, we only did cardboard is 8.61 tons, and have fees for $51.66 in fees to Helena Recycling.
51.66 for the cardboard?
Yeah,
Okay, so it's not too expensive.
no, but it's not zeroed out anymore. It
Right.
actually went backwards again. We were zero.
Oh, okay.
Now it's well, slight cost.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
not much.
Like still cheaper probably than, well, I don't know if it's cheaper than throwing it in the bin, but
No, it's probably cheaper.
Yeah.
It is cheaper than throwing the bin. Yeah, it is cheaper than throwing it in the bin. It would cost us.
yeah, it costs more than that
Yeah,
per
well,
ton
yeah.
to dump. Yeah, so it is still a lot cheaper than
Yeah,
just tossing it.
it would be. Anyways, going brush, we hauled 77.38 tons of brush to the landfill, cost us $2,378.68. Monthly site revenues, Whitehall 1,560. Montana City had a big month, $2,451. Boulder did $1,832. And Jeff City, 246, Clancy did 366, Basin did $203. And the office did $504.92. It's actually pretty comparable to last year on all of our construction waste now. I've noticed, I have looked back at last year and this year. For our totals, Whitehall did 18,705. Montana Cities did $15,109. Boulder did 16,138. Jeff City did $1,724. Clancy's done 3,212. Basin's done $1,232, and the office has done $6,927.26 in permits. Yeah, we're right almost exactly with last year.
Really?
Right now.
That's incredible.
It's starting to steady out. We hauled 364.85 tons of garbage to the landfill. And in total with McGree, not Tri-County, I misprinted that one. Julio and Elkhorn, or Republic. Yeah, Republic. That's why we changed that. 548.34 tons of garbage. Claims for junk vehicle, we had 0. It's been real slow for junk vehicle, except for that trailer that I went and looked at and trying to get out of the Forest Service. And other than that, the budget looks really good. The junk vehicles look really good, and we're working on the engineering. They called last week. We had a meeting. So they're working on that, getting the building all, so we know how much that would cost. Exactly.
Who do you got engineering in Great West or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. County engineer, so.
Are you gonna try to design it with the wash bay and then yours?
Yep.
Okay, that would be cool.
Yeah, wash bay and 3 bays for
For your
solid
equipment?
waste, yeah,
Okay.
so that we can house our stuff inside. Get it out of the weather.
Are they gonna be single garage doors or are they gonna drive through?
They suggested we go drive-through. Because we're making it deep enough. I was gonna do this like garage door bays on one side and the big bays on the other. But they suggested going drive-through because I was gonna do is gonna put all the plow trucks on the other side. And any other things on the other side of the, so cause we'll pull in and then back out. Which is no big deal, and so I don't have to, wanna take up all of his yard. Trying to make accommodations for all of our trucks and everything, 'cause those trucks are parked out front, now we'll go inside there.
Okay,
So everything will be secured too, so nobody messes with our vehicles.
so you'll have garage doors on both sides, so you
Yeah.
can pull your plow truck in and pull it out without
Yeah.
having to move the big truck.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I think it's pretty important, now that we had that incident with the truck. That we have a place that's secure for all of our vehicles to sit in over the weekend when nobody's around.
And most importantly, is startability in the winter.
Yep.
Yeah,
Just like yesterday, the black truck wasn't plugged in and we were down to what, 31? And it almost
Really?
didn't wanna start just at 31 degrees.
Wow. that's pretty bad.
Yeah, it was chugging.
No compression left, I guess.
Yeah, well, has a new engine in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, and that's the problem we have in the winter, cause I mean, we do have to take off where the road department, most of their equipment's parked inside defrosting, and we're all iced up when we park at night and then things break, hydraulics constantly break and everything else.
Yep. And you're replacing filters all the time, cause it's gelled up,
Yeah, and then time loss,
you
down, so that'll help. Just look, I know this thing's gonna cost a lot, but in long term, it's gonna help save us in other areas too,
Right.
so.
No, for sure.
That's about all I got right now.
How's the basin site working out now that it's back to normal?
Well, we're just doing what we suggested and it's working just fine.
Good.
I pull one bin a week and that's it. If the metal needs to be pulled, we'll pull at that time too. And then we go once a month to go get any refrigerators instead of jumping every time there's a tire or a refrigerator there, we just let it sit.
Okay.
And
You haven't had any overflow yet?
Nope.
The bin hasn't overflowed yet?
Nope,
Okay.
they filled last Sunday, they did a third of the bin and they're open today, and it seems like they're doing an average right around. We're actually taking the bin over the hill with a half to 3/4 of a bin, and that's 2 days.
Really? Half to 3/4 about average?
Yeah.
Mm.
And it'll probably get and it depends on the weather, it's like that, we had that real nice weekend, he did it about a 3/4 of a bin, but on average, they're about a half a bin for the 2 days.
Wow.
When it's a normal, weather like this.
Almost go 2 weeks with it, huh?
That's scary. But just that I don't really have time to run out there on Monday with everything else, especially Montana City.
Right,
They're usually completely full from Sunday.
so you go pull it Wednesday then?
We'll pull it Wednesday or Thursday, because
Okay.
we got basically Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday
Yep,
to pull it. And then the landfill is open for only us.
on Saturday.
They closed it to everybody. So we have
On Saturday, right?
on Saturday.
That's
We have an
great.
opener, so they'll let us go year round now on Saturday, so that'll help in the winter too, because last winter, it was. Tough. Yeah, it was tough. We were racing to get to Montana City to get a couple of open bins for Monday morning. Cause they would be completely full.
How's your improvement, your road improvement out at the Boulder site? Did you get that figured out
Yeah, they were supposed to do the lot today.
today?
Yeah, and I didn't see them out there and I hadn't heard from them, but I'll call them, but they might have got delayed. I had to go this morning at 5:30 and tear out the battery box and. 'Cause
Move all that
I
stuff
don't,
out
I
of the
don't
way.
have, I don't have that extra help.
Yeah, that's
No,
right, yeah,
my-
you're short help, aren't you?
My helper's gone,
Yeah,
freed me up to do other things. Now it's gonna come in a little earlier to do things.
is Leon working for the road mostly, or?
Now he's back to working for the road.
Oh, okay.
And they need him for the road. They're shorthanded and
Right,
they have their problems down in Whitehall with personnel, not enough personnel. So like yesterday, he was down, I talked to him, he was running water truck down there.
are you getting close to hiring a new driver,
Who?
or?
Oh, I bet I'm 8 weeks.
Really? Is there no way to expedite that?
The ad goes in the paper this week.
Okay,
I mean, we had to wait. And then we have to have it in there for 3 weeks.
Oh, we have to have it in for 3 weeks?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, to give fair openings.
Mm,
And
okay.
then, and then, and then we'll have to schedule interviews around, I don't know, if one of you guys might have to be there. Along with my other driver, myself or Kelly, I'm not sure what she'll wanna do. I'll talk to her when it comes time for interviews. And
It's good to
then,
have Kelly there if we can.
yeah, and then we'll have interviews and then. We'll talk about it, and then usually when somebody's already working another job, then you got a 2 week delay there.
Yeah, that's a bugger.
So, I mean, I'm probably looking at 8 weeks of this.
Good.
It's all right. I just know, I know it's there and it's in my mind. I'm okay with it. It's when I don't know it's there. So, it's all good. Mondays are my worst day.
Are you figuring out your, bin rebuilding or weren't you gonna like get some bins rebuilt or
They have been,
they've been working on that?
they will have Bill do it the last 2 years before he retired. Almost all my bins are rebuilt.
Oh, are they?
So
Okay.
basically, the only time a bin goes in now is if there's something breaks on one, like they
Okay.
have the dog with our new truck. The dog ears where they come in and the clip goes,
Mhm.
they weren't lining up right, so you had to shim up on that. Well, he broke some of the dog ears off, putting it on the truck, so now he's in there fixing that.
Okay.
Some of the bins, there have been anything new, you get a few things here, a few
Right.
things there.
We could probably still hire Bill. I think he'd still do the work. It'd just be
Yeah. Probably.
through him instead of the shop. If
Yeah.
those guys are busy, I think you could hire Bill because he's familiar with it.
Yeah, and that's up, I mean, I have no problem with that, if you guys have no problem with that.
No problem. Bill does a good job, especially the welding stuff. He does really good.
Yes, he does. I just know that they're not real busy in the shop right now.
Okay, yeah, if you get, use our guys first. If they're
Yeah.
overflow, then or can't get to it, I
Yeah.
wouldn't hesitate calling Bill.
But no, the new truck's running really good. It's really fast. It doesn't use as much fuel.
Goes 80.
No, it doesn't go 80, but it just goes, everything's faster. I drove it here a couple of weeks ago.
Hydraulics are
The
faster.
hydraulics are faster and you don't have to, it's different because you don't have to go and shift it and get it into the PTO on. Now you just push a button and it goes right into PTO and it's just faster. Everything moves faster.
That's good. That'll save you time,
No shifting.
time and fuel.
Yeah. That's a big one too, is no shifting.
Yeah.
Like this morning, I was up at Montana City. I don't know why they do this. Little itty bitty car. I'm up at the stop sign, and this is, downhill. And I'm sitting there with a clutch, and I look in my mirror, here comes this little car.
Right behind.
Right up underneath the can. I'm like, you are idiot.
You have to slip the clutch a little on that one, huh?
It makes you nervous,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They get right up on you and they're like pushing you to get through the intersection. You have to go through 12 gears.
Yeah, that's
Nope.
bad. Yeah, don't give you any room.
No, they don't. But no, it's good. It's,
Is IT getting Starlink figured out for some of your sites or?
he got it and he ordered it and then he couldn't figure out where it went. It was in
Yeah.
my office and I told him, I texted him and told him it's in my office and he said he didn't see the text.
Yeah, he sent out an email looking for it.
He got it, so hopefully they'll get that up and running and get some cameras out at Boulder.
That's for Boulder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's for Boulder.
Good.
That'll be nice to have that, especially when we're burning.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Well, your cameras are good.
yeah,
I look at them once in a while at my desk, so
yeah.
handy to see what's going on.
I do every once in a while. It's on my phone.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes it nice.
And I know what's going on, so I know if it's really busy or if it's not busy.
There you go.
Yeah. And so. But that's about all I got, guys.
Guys have anything for Mr. Mike? Solid waste?
I was looking at that,
don't.
let's get slipped out this resolution, is that yours?
No.
That's Lewis and Clark's. He just brought that in for.
Oh, for,
Yeah, just so you guys can look at it.
okay, I was wondering.
Because we were looking at the landfill last month,
Right.
how high prices they are compared to ours, and Lewis and Clark is pretty comparable. They're a little bit higher than us, but not extreme.
Do we need to pivot on those? How is your tires doing up
That's,
there?
that's the only thing I've been, I haven't been here because I've been dealing with some other things.
Yeah,
But I know, I asked the site attendants to kind of keep an eye on tires, so I'll see if we have a huge jump in tires in Montana City. But I also told them all to limit their tires.
okay,
If people bring in, you know, 8 tires I can see, because they have 2 vehicles, but if they're bringing in 15, 20 tires, then there's a problem.
right, absolutely.
And so they're supposed to kind of keep an eye on that.
Yeah, keep an eye on, we can put it right on our policy that, 4 tires a week or something for
Yeah.
residents and no non-resident tires or something.
Yeah,
So we've got that.
I just hate to get overrun by them.
Yeah, for sure. Our cell's only so big out there, it only lasts us so many years before we're,
Well, it's kind of like Treasure State down there in Whitehall. They were bringing in truckloads, and
Mhm.
now they don't. They figured out how to do it somewhere else, but no. So
costs them a little bit more, but we don't have to deal with it.
yeah, it was too much. It was way too much.
Have you checked into shredding those?
Idaho, the closest place.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought I saw an advertisement, a local guy.
There was a local guy, and he charges quite a bit too.
Oh,
He's
really?
done, I think he's done a Whitehall.
Whitehall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice kid.
Yep, and he did it too, but he, it ended up being so much more labor for us
Okay.
too. And that's another thing, we don't have the personnel to
To deal with
to
that.
deal with a lot of it
Yeah.
either. On the one in Idaho, they come in and they drop a trailer. And we just, dump them in with a loader and that's
Okay.
it. Or other than that, we just don't have the time.
Gotcha.
It's kind of like paint, people want us to recycle paint and we don't have time for that. I tried it and it was a mess.
Yeah.
And
Then
then,
you're stuck with it, and you gotta kitty litter it, and
yeah, and then there's so many people that bring it in, it's like one person does it all day long at Montana City.
yeah,
And I said, okay, we can't do this,
yeah.
So,
What do you do with batteries? Like for a vacuum, I've got, the vacuum died, but I still got the battery. Can
Bring
you
'em in.
switch it, or?
no, bring them in
Okay.
and we take them.
Even the lithium ion ones.
Mhm.
you can-
Even your DeWalt batteries,
You can take those
we
now.
take those too.
Oh,
and
nice, that's good to know.
Yeah, just the little batteries we don't take.
Right,
Yeah, they won't take the little batteries.
Well,
That's good.
compliment, yeah.
Yeah, we have a spot for batteries at every one of our sites. In fact, I'm gonna have Kurt start coming in on Wednesdays for a half day or all day. I need help
mhm,
because we have so many batteries and oil and refrigerators. And I need help.
yeah, any of your site attendants can help you with
Yeah.
all that, any of that stuff, they don't have to be site attendants all the time, at all.
No, they don't. So Kurt and then this new kid, Jim, he's turning
Mhm.
out to be a really good.
Worker.
Oh, that's the other thing I was gonna ask you guys. So I don't know how you guys' policy on what you guys can do. He wants to get a CDL. I think he'd be a good addition if we could help him get a CDL. I don't know who, Bear was talking about doing that a while back. I don't know. What have you guys done in the past? Do you
No, I
spot-
think, I don't know. Do we hire people they have to have a CDL before we hire them for a driving position? Cause that's a conversation we were having at one point, is that
Yeah.
if we hire them without one and train them to have a CDL, but.
Cause I think it's a class now if they don't have one.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's,
And it's in Helena, but it'd have to come out of his, I don't know, comes out of his pocket or what, because he's wanting to get a CDL. I mean, I told him that I'd talk to you guys and then he could be a fill-in driver
Mm.
because he doesn't have a CDL right now. But
Do you know what it costs to get a CDL?
It's like I think it's about $1,500
Is it-
for the class.
I'd talk to Kelly about it. I mean, if it's a benefit that we could, but if we bought his CDL, we'd have to have some, like, you're gonna work for us for at least a year or something.
I
Or
don't think
no, a
he
year.
likes working for solid waste, so
Yeah.
I think he would be, he's a really good hard worker.
Ask Kelly about that, cause
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think Bear can hire somebody without a CDL, but because they can't work.
Yeah.
Or barely work,
Yeah.
for what they need, so, but in your case, if you got a site attendant that wants to do something like that, that might be a possibility. If he doesn't have the money to do it, maybe we can, have him sign a contract that it worked for 6 months after we pay for a CDL or something.
Okay.
Just so we get reimbursed for it.
That would make it would be nice to have an extra driver fill in.
Oh,
I could do it, go out, people go on vacation or somebody's sick, or I don't always have to jump in, which doesn't matter, cause I mean, I've always been able to accommodate and jump in. But when you come into summer months like this,
You know,
little budget season, more difficult for me.
You might ask Kelly too about how that plays into his job description, you know, cause
Yeah.
you have a separate one for the site attendant and a separate one for the driver, I
Yeah.
think, so.
It is-
How do we,
Well, he'd have to probably, if he was driving, he'd have to get paid driver's wages. And
Right.
when he's
Yeah.
back on site attendant, he's back on site attendant wages.
ask Kelly if that's
is he,
possible?
is he full-time as a sergeant attendant?
No, but I'm gonna end up hiring him. I always like to hire people as temps first and work them for a while. They still get basically the same benefits, except for no insurance. But, you can tell somebody within 3 to 6 months if they're gonna work out. You know, if they're not gonna work out, you can tell. And I haven't had any problems with this kid, and he's always out there working his tail off.
Yeah, he seems to be a good worker. It's gonna
Yeah.
be a challenge to keep him is gonna be the problem.
Yeah. Yep. That's why I'd like to try to figure a way to keep him.
Yeah. Yeah, if we could get him into that driver status, that would be awesome.
Yeah, even if he turned into my, like, what I use Kurt for a lot, you know, doing batteries and tires and picking up and cleaning up sites. Just to keep him, help me so I don't have, I can free me up to
Yep.
do other things that I need to be doing.
Yeah, if you can train somebody to do all that
Yeah,
peripheral stuff that you can be doing something else, that's how you do it.
like right now, I mean, putting him in okay, I don't know if I can put him in a work vehicle by being a site attendant. I can
Yeah.
ask for that too.
Yeah. Yeah, get with Kelly and if there's any way you can add any of that to somebody.
Yep.
Figure it out.
I'll talk to her.
Hi, Amy. You
It's a
can,
good time.
yep, absolutely. Come on in. We're just getting finished up with our solid waste.
Okay.
All right, anything else on here we need to deal with? No public comment? No actions, no adjustments, none of that stuff?
No.
All right, anything else for the good of the order?
No.
Mr. Chair, we'll be adjourned.
Don't think so.
Thanks, Mike.
You guys have a good day.
You as well.
Thank you, Mom.